Hello and welcome back to the channel Bakucrew. It's BakuBrad96 here with something completely new. That's right, this is my first ever interactive deck profile. So I have hit sort of a wall with deck building, and I'll explain it like this. I have a shell of a PYRUS deck made, a good stack of 40 powerful cards ready to go, but I, for the life of me, could not build a team of Nanogan. I couldn't figure out any Geogan or what the actual team of 3 Bakugan will be. It's been about a week. I haven't put out any content, as you all know, so I definitely want help. And the idea being, you, the viewers, choose what Bakugan I use as my team, what Nanogan I use with them, and what Geogan replace which cards in the shell. So I thought this would be a neat and interactive way to just engage with the community. It is new and it helps me deck building. So before I get into the actual deck itself, I do have to show off yet again another custom Bakugan deck box. The link will be in the description down below to the awesome guy who makes these for me if you want to be interested in maybe grabbing your own. But yeah, this is really awesome. As you can see, I do put the original attribute for PYRUS, and then of course I have the faction for PYRUS on the box. They have a nice locking clasp that really locks tight, so you don't have to worry about anything falling out. But when you open it, you have a compartment for your 3 Bakugan. They fit nice and snug as well as your deck box, which can be sleeved, and then your 3 Bakucrew. Now I don't make them with room for Geogan or Nanogan. The reason being, for Nanogan, you don't need them for the game. And then for the Geogan, you know, sometimes I make decks with them, sometimes I don't. If you view my channel regularly, you all know how I am. But yeah, either way, still really awesome deck boxes made for the bakuganpro TCG. What did I say, Spinmaster? Hashtag we want cards? Let them know. We have to keep saying it as a community. You know, as fans, as players, we have to let the company know that we want the TCG, we want the cards. And what better way than to custom make my own line of deck boxes, which I will briefly show because I am happy to finally have this set. The guy did an amazing job, and honestly, I want to give him props. So here they all are. I do have the Aquas one just right over here in the corner. But yeah, so really awesome made deck boxes. The only two-tone one I have was the darkest one. I might go back and actually make this one all black now that I think about it. But I might keep it the black and purple just to have it stand out a bit. I do like darkest a lot. But I have shown off some deck profiles for these. I did go back and edit them. The Neotrox is in this one. The Serpilius might end up going in Ventus, but I'm not sure because I have a few more. The Ventus Wrath is probably going to be in that one. Chaos, the Warrior Well, the Gillators, it's going to be kind of a twin deck. So I will have a video encompassing all of them and all of the edits I made. And I hope that's going to be very different too. But for now, back to this video. Don't want it to be too long after all. And there is a lot to go through. But yeah, still, going back to awesome deck boxes. Now then, Bakucrew as well will also be up to the viewers. I guess I should have mentioned that before, but I didn't want to like have a ton of Bakucrew out and flip through all of those. Much easier to go through my PYRUS Geogan, PYRUS Nanogan, and then my Evolutions PYRUS Bakugan. So yeah, only Bakugan from Evolutions, because I'm kind of keeping the Evolutions theme for these deck profiles here recently, just because of the year. So yeah, going forward though, this is the main deck, at least what I have built. Starting off with 2 copies of Quickfire, one being the International from the hashtag We Want Cards Week, Pro Save Pro. I did open a ton of collector's packs and pull a few international cards. So, 2 Quickfire, 0 energy to make a PYRUS Bakugan attack for 1 damage, and you may reroll your Bakugan. So a very powerful effect in a PYRUS build, and I have 2 of these, so very good. Next up, I am running 3 Fire Floor, 1 energy for +2 damage, and you do get to scan. So you get to look at the top card of your deck and decide whether you want it on the bottom or top. So just a way to get in some damage. And then I do wish I had 3 of this card. There are very few cards in Bakugan that actually reward you for having a mono team, and Inferno is one of them. So 1 energy for +2 damage for each PYRUS Bakugan on your team, which when this is over, it'll be 6. So 1 energy for 6 damage is so good. 2 Sifting Ashes, 1 energy to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. 2 Anger, 2 energy for +300 B power, and then Fury, if you have no cards in your hand, you get to draw 2. Something very happy about with this deck is the Hot Potato. So I have 3 copies of it, 2 energy to remove an enemy Bakugan's Bakucrew, you negate its effects, and then you return that Bakucrew onto the field face down. So very good, definitely negates combos nowadays. 2 PYRUS Strike, 2 energy for +3 damage, and then if PYRUS, which always will be, +6 damage instead. 3 Searing Strike, 2 energy for +400 B power. 2 Dual Strike, so this is a very good card, 3 energy for double strike, and you may reroll your Bakugan. So dealing double the amount of damage is always nice, and that's kind of the theme of this deck a little bit. 2 Flame Wave, 3 energy for +600 B power. So 2 Magma Shield can be replaced with Geogan because it is dependent on a regular shield, but 3 energy for +3 damage, and then if that Bakugan is holding a regular shield, plus double strike. So yeah. After that, it is 3 PYRUS Spark, 3 energy for +300 B power, and then double strike. So again, just reiterating the double strike theme of the deck. 2 Nuclear Pummel, 4 energy for +10 damage. 'PYRUS Overload, 4 energy for +500 B power, and then remove all Bakucrews attached to a Bakugan and place them onto the field. Excuse me. 1 Baku Hero, it is E, so 5 energy when you open a Bakugan, +3 energy for the turn. 3 copies of Torch Horns, 6 energy for +1000 B power, and double strike. So kind of an iffy card, but it was the double strike theme. And late game, I figured it wouldn't be too bad if you could pull it off. So for the flip cards, I have 1 Block PYRUS, 0 energy to obviously block PYRUS Bakugan. 2 Block Outsiders, 3 energy to stop non-PYRUS Bakugan. Got 2 of those. And then to wrap it up, 2 Fierce Termination. So 4 energy to block non-PYRUS Bakugan, and then Fury. If you have no cards in your hand, this is actually free. So pretty neat. That does it for the main shell of the deck. Now then, the choices. So, for Geogan, I have PYRUS Amfrog, PYRUS Arcleon, the PYRUS Platinum Arcleon, the Geoforge Arcleon, which costs quite a bit, but it does have the double strike there, just like the regular. Suturin, Stardox, 2 copies of Talon, which might be 3 now that I think about it. No, just the 2 copies of Talon. And the last PYRUS Geogan I have is Titan King. So those were my options for Geogan. Now the options for Nanogan that I have: Chrysalin, Fury, Lancer, Riptide, Sledge, Sludgeum, and finally, Widow. And those are all of my PYRUS Nanogan. Now, the PYRUS Bakugan and evolutions that I have that can be picked for the team. So, Platinum Blitzfox, Ultra Smog, aka Serpilius, Neo Pegatrix, Platinum Neo Dragonoid, Platinum Dragonoid, Platinum Neleus, Platinum Colossus, Platinum Sectonoid, Ultrasaurus, Ultra Gillator, Blitzfox, Colossus, Cubbo, Feral, Sectonoid, Hydrus, the Monster Truck Drago. It is an Evolutions Bakugan. Neo Dragonoid, Mythics are usually banned in tournaments, so just for the sake of playgroups, I won't include the Mythic, but Dragonoid is an option. And then wrapping up my PYRUS Bakugan 4 evolutions, it is Warrior Well, which was recently unboxed. But that is all of the PYRUS Bakugan that can be chosen for the team. I will go ahead and include Genesis Dragonoid and Wrath if anyone thinks they should be used, because they can be made into PYRUS Bakugan with the Prisma effects or Genesis rulings, however you want to look at it. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what you all decide in the comments down below, what core you pick, and what Nanogan, just anything, just all the combinations. That's why I wanted to do this, so it would be interactive. Very excited to see what happens. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay safe, drum up, and Bakugan Brawl.